Finish the sentence. Valerie Sobel is.
Valerie Sobel is 79 years old, who feels about 14. Some people would think she's kind. Other people would think she's mad. Others would say she is out for effect. Some would say she's the most deeply sincere person, and others would say, oh, she's so artificial. One must have a really good center and really give very little shit.
Hey guys, okay, so I have traveled all over the world. I've shown you John of God in Brazil. I've showed you third eye skills in India, Germany, and England. But I'm today, for the first time, going to change your life by introducing you to Valerie Von Sobel. Da-da-da. She's beauty and she's grace. She's Miss United States. I don't know what's happening. Hi, Valerie.
Hi, darling.
I'm so excited to introduce the world to you because you've changed my life since I've known you. Everywhere we go, people stop us and want photographs. They want to know who this woman is. There's something about Valerie that when you meet her, everything stops.
If you put this on a dog, everything would stop.
Today, you're putting it on me. So does that mean everything is going to change?
I am with that program. I'm really looking forward to make an absolute nonsense out of you. But it was very manly in the 18th century. I don't know if I can manage a real ponytail like this for you, but that's the only thing you will be lacking.
Yeah, it's so interesting what I learned from Valerie because I said, she said, you know, a skirt is very masculine. And I'm like, laughing, thinking it's a joke. But you were serious, like it's a very
oh my God,
secular thing.
Oh, it went through many nations.
Yeah.
I mean, the Balinese, the Indians, they wear skirts. And it's very convenient and it's very manly. And when you talk about a kilt, oh my God, I have never seen a man who didn't have good knees.
Okay, so I'm excited to do this. By the end of this video, I am going to look like this.
Including this little thing, which is a moosh.
Wait, don't tell anybody about that. There's a story, you have to keep watching. There's a story behind the moosh.
All right, so it's very good that you already have moisturizer on, because without it, you couldn't ever remove this. And this was perfectly ordinary for 18th century parties, where they wanted to outdo each other to the point that they not only wore bird cages on their head, but sometimes even a crocodile.
They did, you're right. I forgot about those pictures with the bird cages.
Oh my God.
Tell me about the inspiration of your outfits. Like, where did this come from? Were you always this amazing, eccentric, and interested in art and creativity? Tell me about that.
Well, it comes from a lot of confidence because you get some dirty looks. It's not everybody's cup of tea. But it comes from the fact that some of my gurus really always said that life is a costume ball. And if you have the sense of humor, then it comes naturally that you dress for a funeral in black, you wear tennis whites for a tennis game, and in between, really anything else that you have the courage to do. But it doesn't take courage if it's natural to you to play.
That's so true. Life is a costume ball.
It really is.
We dress a certain way for weddings, for work, for funerals. We have these costumes that we put on.
I think that what you wear speaks of you before you ever open your mouth. And so what does it say? Is this woman
Queen.
certifiably
Queen.
crazy? Or is she very confident? Or let's see, what is she really wearing? Okay, so this thing I wore for the Oscars, where everybody had strapless $30,000 gowns. And this little playful mouse, because it is a mouse. Do you see
I saw a heart.
bit,
I
yes?
saw a heart, but you're right. It's a mouse.
No, this
it's
is
a mouse.
Mickey Mouse. And I think to dress how you feel like is sort of an icebreaker in my case, because it's always something kind of pretty, but it elicits very different reactions. Some people really don't like it and get very angry. Others think it's very creative. Others pretend that it's pretty or whatever it is, but it's very much my own thing. I've never noticed this little cleft there. How cute is that?
In my chin?
Yeah. I always wanted a cliff. Now they can do it artificially, but of course I will not go that far.
No. So a lot of people watching will say, like, what does this have to do with spirituality? Your channel is about spirituality. You make third eye videos, right? To me, this is as spiritual as me visiting John of God. It's as spiritual as me going to a kahuna in Hawaii. And the reason is because we are meant to be playful. And right before making this video, by the way, I'm going to speak like directly to the camera for this part. Right before making this video, I had a card reading over the phone while the crew was setting up. And she said to me something I really liked. She said, souls are playing roles. Like we're just souls playing roles. We come here to play and to experience. And she said, you know, kids, when they're born and they're here, they still remember the source because they came straight from heaven. They're like brand new souls, and all they want to do is play, play, play. They're conditioned out of it later, but we're here to play.
They start to filter to see what is appropriate.
Right.
And that's where it all dies.
Yes.
And yes, we do get conditioned. I mean, my goodness, I was born into a war. It wasn't funny.
You and I have that in common. We're both refugees. I was born into a war.
Yes.
In Beirut. You were born into a war in Hungary.
Yes.
And we both ended up here.
Yes, absolutely. And I also went through a revolution.
Yeah.
And that was actually a lot of fun because it was started by students. I was 11 years old and my parents came to get me at the revolution.
Really?
Yes.
I could see a little 11-year-old you. I'm sure you were wearing something fabulous, something fantastic, whatever you could scrap up.
Well, I was actually wearing forbidden things for a child. I wore large hoop earrings and all kinds of things.
Oh, God. My ear's not pierced.
Neither are those.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want me to go straight through it with a needle, you can just put those
I
on.
actually feel very pretty. This is a...
I feel pretty.
Oh, so pretty.
So pretty.
Oh, that wasn't that bad. Did I do it?
Oh, you guys are such sissies about pain. We have to give birth.
You're right.
Okay, so I did this little thing here. You see that?
Yeah?
So we are going to be the same in that and also in the moosh.
The moosh.
I'm going to make a very masculine.
How does that
See
look?
if you like it.
Oh, yeah, I think a little thicker. On this side.
Okay.
I mean, because I became an expert in the last 5 minutes.
Yes, of course. I expected nothing less. You probably remember your roots. As a young, jolly presence at the court of Louis XIV, he was decadent. So this is called a mouche.
Okay.
You see all these little shapes?
Yeah, so you've got like a heart, a moon, a star. Got
Yes, I have a moon.
Okay.
And I would think that would be a rendezvous at midnight.
That's what that would symbolize.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What are you going to give me?
I'm going to give you...
A rendezvous with who, Valerie?
Well, that was to be seen. They didn't know at the beginning of the evening, and that was the charm of it.
Oh, so you're saying they would wear this and it would mean this is what I'm looking for?
They would actually point to a gentleman.
Oh.
Now this one...
What did you give me?
You are somebody who's ready to play. Here. So I'm wearing my heart on my sleeve.
Oh, I love that. I'm ready to get my heart broken. Please ruin my life.
Something like that. Something like that.
Hi, I'm Frank. Please ruin my life.
Now comes the best part, the costume. Oh my God. And I want to tell you that the costume I pulled for you, there are 2 pieces in it that are 18th century.
Wow.
So Napoleon wore it like this. It's called a tricorn. But I would like to see you wear it like the U.S. generals of the era. But that is what's going to suit you. And it has your initials, you see?
You should give me a name with this outfit.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's call you cute.
That's it? I like that.
Adorable.
You're so charming.
Adorable.
What do you think?
Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think?
They should leave a comment below and say what they think.
Absolutely.
Although I might be afraid to read them.
No, a transformation this good looking, people will be crazy about it. First of all, about your bravery,
Yeah.
your build, which is showing, and this costume is pretty amazing. And you look great.
You're
in
brilliant.
it.
You just did this. You whipped it out like that.
Yeah, because I have so many things from so many eras that I admire, things that are beautifully made. I mean, this gold passementerie is called bullion. I mean, they don't make this anymore. You can only...
It's your knowledge. Like, not only do you put something together, but you'll tell me about the string. This string came from the Japanese. You tell me everything.
You cannot fake age like this. You see this?
Yeah.
It's ready to blow. It's so beautiful. And it's, great designers do a distressed look.
Yeah.
They are aiming for this, but really only age does that.
Right. Please show your love by liking this video and check out the description below for a link to my Instagram where you can connect with me directly and a link to my website where you can get a free copy of my book, The Enlightened Barista. Oh, and don't forget to click the subscribe button for more videos.